you love luxury fragrances but hate the price tag, this video is for you, because today we're putting designer fragrances head to head with clones that are honestly almost scary close. And before anyone gets offended, let me say this. I am picky with perfumes. I have hundreds of samples here. And one weird note, and it's a no for me. I love scent, I remember scent, and I don't fall for hype easily. So when I say these cloned fragrances are some of my favorite perfumes of all time, I mean that. Today, I am comparing these high-end originals like Louis Vuitton, Tom Ford, Black Opium, Labo Santal 33 against their cloned counterparts. Same vibe, same DNA, same what are you wearing reactions. But here's the plot twist. The clones, they're not just spot on in my opinion, they're actually better. Some of these last longer on my skin. Some smell smoother, less sharp, less overwhelming, and some don't give me that headache that certain fragrances love to surprise you with after 2 hours. Don't get me wrong, there's something special about the originals. The packaging, the name, the experience, but when it comes down to the actual scent, the clones are holding their own. And in some cases, outperforming the luxury bottles. Let's talk price for a second, because if I can smell like a $500 fragrance while paying a fraction of that, that's a win in my book. So in this video, I'll walk you through each comparison, what smells identical, what's slightly different, and how they wear throughout the day, and which ones I reach for without even thinking twice. If you love perfume but hate overpaying, or if you've ever wondered whether clones are actually worth it, stay until the end, because these results surprised even me. If you're into honest reviews, no gatekeeping, and real opinions, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments which luxury scent you think can't be beat, or which one you'd gladly replace. I was gifted 4 perfumes from a company called Cloned. This company sells designer fragrances, or clones of the original fragrances. I'm going to tell you, surprise, that these I actually like better. Some I actually went out and purchased little samples of, such as the Louis Vuitton Symphony. One bottle of that costs over $500. Yes, you heard that correct, over $500. I am not willing to pay $500 for a perfume. So I did want to test it against this clone, however, to see how similar they actually are. So I went to Micro Perfumes and I picked out a couple of samples. I got the Santal 33 by Labo, so we can smell the real thing. And I got the Symphony by Louis Vuitton. I paid $20 for this itty-bitty tiny little sample bottle of Louis Vuitton. And we're going to start with this one because this one is my favorite. If that did not cost $580, I would totally buy this perfume. It's soft and inviting. It's not overly florally. I do not like floral perfumes. This has a floral undertone, but it's not that I'm sniffing a bundle of flowers up my nose for hours at a time. It's just soft and delicious. The Louis Vuitton Symphony, the notes are grapefruit, bergamot, and ginger are the top notes. The heart are cardamom, geranium, and rosemary. And the base is musk, ambroxan, I don't know what that is, and labdanium. Never heard of that either. But This perfume, I don't want to lose that. That's $20 sample. This perfume is my absolute favorite. I've never found a perfume that I liked as much as I like this one because I struggle with perfumes. They're either too florally or the musk is too strong. The cloned counterpart is called Lost in Symphony. This, with the samples, smells identical. You would not know the difference. This is my absolute favorite perfume. It's citrusy. It smells like grapefruit or oranges. I'm definitely getting the grapefruit. The bergamot and ginger are very subtle, but oh my God, if you pick up any perfumes from this company, I suggest pick up Cloned, which is the dupe for Louis Vuitton's $580 Symphony. This, my favorite. I will be using this and I will probably replace this. My second favorite fragrance from the company Clone is the Pleasure Noir. This is the dupe of Santal 33 by Le Labo. It says it features a robust base of sandalwood enriched by the unique texture of papyrus. Complementing these are the luxurious accents of smooth leather and the rustic charm of Virginia cedar. Delicate notes of violet bring floral softness harmoniously blended with iris and the warm, resinous glow of amber. If I would have picked this perfume just off those notes, I would have skipped it because it talks about floral in there, and I don't like florally smelling perfumes. This one, the floral, again, is so subtle that you cannot really detect it in there. It's done splendidly. This also smells so good. It's not overly strong and musky. It's another one. It's stronger than the Symphony by Louis Vuitton. It's stronger than that, but it's not overpowering and it lasts a long time. One version of that is called Pleasure Noir, and this smells just about identical to the Santal 33 sample that I purchased. There's no difference in this perfume, none. I like this one a lot too. This is my second runner-up. It's soft and inviting yet vigorous and energizing. It's amazing. Love this one. Would repurchase this. I also want to note that the Santal 33 and the Pleasure Noir smells pretty much like the Salt and Stone, and this is Santal and Vetiver. So if you have ever tried Salt and Stone that you can find in Sephora or on Amazon, the Santal 33 is pretty darn similar to this too. This is also a pricier product. This is the body spray. I also own the body wash of this. I purchased this before I ever heard of Santal 33. So when that came in the mail and I sprayed it on, I realized it smells pretty much just like the Salt and Stone. Let's talk Tom Ford and Lost Cherry. I actually purchased a bottle of Lost Cherry a few years back when it came out because I expected it to smell like cherries. I like the smell of cherries. I like the fruity, gourmand smells. And for me, the Tom Ford is so heavy with that musk smell that it took over any notes that may have been of cherry. I got no cherry note whatsoever, so I sold my Tom Ford Lost Cherry. Wasn't what I wanted, just too strong, too heavy. That's not what I'm looking for. I want more of a softer scent, something a little bit more subtle and feminine, but yet fruity and gourmand. Cloned sent me Naked Cherry, their clone of it, I gave it a hesitant try. And I am going to tell you that this actually smells better than the Tom Ford. Now, I didn't like the Tom Ford because I didn't feel like the Tom Ford smelled like cherry. This has that gourmand, sweet cherry scent that you would want. You can catch the cherry note in that, and you can also catch a smokiness in here. This is a very sexy perfume. This is one you would wear on date night. You have the hint of cherry, but you have the sexiness of like a smoky, almost around a bonfire type smell. This one, way better than Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, and I would recommend this one over that. And these come in at only around $35 to $40 for a bottle of these. So way cheaper on your wallet also. Highly recommend the cloned version of the Lost Cherry. Last one that I actually received was a clone of the Black Opium. I have somewheres in my pile here of samples, and this is just 2 bags of them. I have a whole canister full of more perfumes, baggies more filled with perfumes. I do like the Black Opium. It's another one I like, but I feel like it's a little bit too strong. This is coming in at my least favorite, but I still like this. This is still nice. I went through a phase where I did like Black Opium a little more. My scent changes as I age. One day I might like something, the next day maybe I don't. This one has hints of vanilla and a slight florally scent, but that's not an overpowering floral. Again, none of these have overpowering florally scents. They're all very soft and discreet, yet vibrant enough that people are going to smell you. You are going to get compliments on these perfumes, probably like you've never gotten complimented before. I do like this one, but it comes at my least favorite because those other 3 are just so dang good. Cloned actually has men's fragrances also, and they have a clone of Kilian's Love Don't Be Shy, which I have the original in here. And that one for me by Kilian was too florally. While it smelled nice and a lot of people like it, it was too floral overpowering for me. So I definitely would like to pick up the clone of that one and see how it compares. I'm curious because I liked the Lost Cherry from Tom Ford so much more than I liked the original, that I wonder if the Kilian would be the same. What do you guys think? Have you picked up designer perfume dupes or clones? Have you noticed this company? I think they're fairly new because I only see maybe a handful of fragrances on there, and I really hope they come out with more because these are by far my all-time favorite perfumes, and I can't recommend them stronger than I am right now. I am going to leave everything linked down below with a link to the website so you guys can go and check this company out for yourselves. Look at their prices. Look at the scents that they have available. Like I said, I would personally recommend the Louis Vuitton Lost in Symphony. I would recommend that one. That's my favorite. Santal 33 is the next in line. But again, if you have Salt and Stone, the Santal and Vetiver, it's basically the same scent. The clone perfume is probably even cheaper than the body spray by Salt and Stone. Saving your pocket a little bit of money. Same smell. All right, guys, comment your thoughts down below, and I will again have everything linked in the description. Check them out, show them some love, like and subscribe to my channel, and please do comment because it gives the interaction to YouTube, letting them know that you like this video so we can bring you more and it circulates around.